Welcome to my weekly Hot Hormone Tip, where we talk about simple, natural ways to help women feel their best. It's so great to be here with you today. Hi, I'm Robin Nielsen, CEO and founder of Natural Hormone Solution. Each episode, I'll share practical tips to support your hormones, your health, and your happiness so you can feel amazing no matter what your age. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, who am I really? Or even, who do I want to be? Or how do I want to show up for myself and others each day? Most of us learn how to be in a way that helps us fit in and be accepted, especially as young girls. We learn to smile, to be helpful, always do our best, and above all else, keep the peace. We learn what's expected of us in our families, in school, and in relationships. And for many of us, that becomes the role that we play for decades. We become caretakers, achievers, nurturers, perfectionists, whatever it takes to feel loved, safe, and needed. It's exhausting, and it takes a toll on our health because it imbalances our hormones over and over again. And you probably don't love your life. How could you? So at one point in my life, it seemed like I was trying to be everything to everyone. When I look back, I have so much compassion for that woman. But did I really want that? I never stopped to ask myself that question. Instead, I just burned out. The way I was living my life was not supporting me. I had to get really out of balance with so many health symptoms before I started shifting my relationship with myself and others. And this happens for most women. At some point, something starts to shift. We might feel restless, disconnected, or even resentful. I was so resentful, which seems silly now, but I was just stuck in that cycle. You might wake up one day and think, wait, is this really who I am? That's when your hormones can become incredible teachers. But if you're pre-perimenopause, I want you to get this now. Because as we move into perimenopause and postmenopause, our estrogen levels drop. And with that drop, the people-pleasing tendencies that estrogen often supports begin to fade a bit. Estrogen helps us connect and nurture. It's the hormone of bonding and compassion. But when it declines, we often start seeing life with new eyes. Post-menopause, we definitely have very strong opinions about things. And sometimes we may surprise ourselves by how strong they actually are. But we also, many women post-menopause, start the career that they've always wanted to do. It's almost like we step into who we really are. And I hope that even way before that, you'll start asking yourself, who am I? Who am I? What do I love? What do I want for myself? I invite you to start this process now. And if you're post-menopause, really tune in because she knows exactly what she wants. And at the same time that estrogen is declining, testosterone becomes relatively higher, and that can help us reclaim parts of ourselves that may have been buried for years. Our clarity, our confidence, our voice. It's almost like the veil lifts. You may start speaking up more, setting boundaries, or pursuing dreams you once pushed aside. You may care less about what others think and more about what feels true to you. It can feel unsettling at first, like you're shedding an old skin. But really, it's an invitation to meet the woman underneath all the conditioning, the real you. I love that. So just start getting curious. So if you're in this stage of life, I invite you to get curious. Notice what energizes you and what drains you. Notice when you say yes out of habit versus when you really mean it. Spend time alone. Journal. walk, or simply breathe and ask yourself, who am I becoming? You can even say, who do I want to be? This time of hormonal transition isn't the end of something, it's the beginning of your next beautiful chapter. It's the stepping in to you. It's your chance to live more authentically with more freedom and purpose than ever before, and you will love your life. Because when your hormones change, right, your truth gets louder, and that's something worth listening to. Thank you so much for joining me today for this hot hormone tip. I'm Robin Nielsen, and you can feel amazing no matter what your age. Mwah.